Teeny Genie back with another general reading. I hope everybody's doing good today. Give me 1 second. I just want to share my live and then I'm going to get a few cards. Okay, so general reading. Today I want to start with a few new cards that I made. Just for, so we can start with a few messages before we get the tarot cards out here. So just give me a second so I can see what comes out for you. The apology window. Synchronicity. Abundance and karma. Change initiated. Future vision. 2222. Master manifestation. Spiritual alignment. 979. So take everything as it resonates. This is a general reading, but it could find you at any time. If it's for you, this message, one of these numbers or one of these messages will resonate with you. So let's start. The apology window. The universe is providing a window for a needed apology from you or to you. Be open to either giving or receiving grace. Synchronicity. A reminder that the universe is speaking through small, meaningful coincidences. Pay attention. The number 8. Abundance and karma. I am a powerful receiver of abundance. Success flows to me easily as a direct result of excellent work. You might be working on something, or you might be questioning your abundance at this point. You are in the driver's seat of a major transformation. Be mindful of your thoughts during this period. This is sounding good. Future vision. To stop dwelling on the past issues. Spend your energy visualizing the best case scenario for this relationship or your next one. Master manifestation. Confirmation that the vision you hold is manifesting at an incredible rate. Your dreams are becoming reality. Spiritual alignment. The relationship needs a shared spiritual purpose. Discuss your goals for growth and higher connection. (979) Wisdom of service. Your hard-won wisdom is now ready to be delivered to the world through service. Okay. So let's get a few cards up here. I'm going to just take these down. And I'm going to leave them to the side. Thank you, Spirit Guides. So, right off top, I'm saying that there were, or there is, some type of emotional stability that came in or is coming in. This person that I'm talking to might be talking to a counselor, a psychologist, psychiatrist about something that may have happened in the past. It seems like either you or somebody else has been sending messages back and forth. Maybe it's been you, maybe it's been with a job, it's been with something. It also seems like somebody that is watching right now may have been sick. They may have been sick and they may be losing hope. But it seems that whoever this is going to change, and it's going to change for the better. I don't know if you understand that by talking to this counselor or whomever this is, doctor, that you are manifesting this change in your health and in your life. It'll soon, whatever you're wishing for, so maybe if you're looking for a diagnosis, or it'll soon change. If you've been sick, it'll get better. You just have to have hope. It seems like you've been trying to fight it so long that you're starting to lose it. Keep fighting. Yep, because it's something new trying to come in for you. Yeah. So it seems like you're losing your strength. Like this has been a noble fight, but it seems like you are very, I don't know, you've made a decision to fight this, but it seems like it's not coming through as quickly as you may have liked. If this is about a job, somebody is having a problem with their abundance or their ability to make money. It seems to be a new cycle coming. This has been going on for quite some time. It seems like you made a decision to either go toward a job or pursue a new career. You are losing hope in that decision, whatever decision you decide to make. Or if you're deciding to make a change, it seems like you're losing hope in that endeavor. And maybe you shouldn't do that because it is success coming in for you. You just have to stop being so negative about it. You have to talk to yourself differently, is what I'm hearing. Because you have been talking to yourself in a way that you feel like, I don't know, the past is the present and the present is the future. That's not the way this works. You need to have clear energy when you're talking about your future abundance because that's the only way it's going to come in. You have to change your mindset and the things you say to yourself. I know that it's easy to be mean to yourself and be your own worst enemy, but this is not something that you need to do right now because it is something that is trying to come in for you and is trying to give you success. And I think that, I don't know if you unknowingly tell yourself these bad things, but you are about to manifest change. I don't know if you can see these cards, but the Magician and the Wheel are two very interesting cards because what this is basically saying is it's going to go the way you think it's going to go. It's not going to change until you start telling yourself better things. I don't know, like I said, if the thing that has been bothering you it's probably taking a toll on your emotional stability at the very least. At the very most, it's taking a toll on your health. But if you start speaking to yourself in a different way, it will, not only emotional stability will come in, but even you can even cure yourself with what's going on. I don't know, like I said, I feel like somebody here has had some kind of disease or something like that, something where they needed to go to the hospital. And I think that by you losing hope, it's not giving you the strength that you need to tell or to combat this mentally, physically, whatever it may be, you have to start telling yourself something different, because you are the master of your own destiny, it seems. And it seems like you can make a difference if you just start talking to yourself and looking at this whole situation in a different way. So yeah, like I said before, there have been messages coming towards you. Messages about you, this job that you may have pursued or may be pursuing. I don't know if it's coming in as quickly as you want it to. As I've said before, it's all about the way you talk to yourself. You have to be nice to yourself and give yourself grace when you don't see a goal, or when you're not hitting a goal at this particular, or at a particular point in time. This collective that I'm talking to is their worst enemy. As I said before, you having this mindset of you not being strong enough, and the hope, you losing hope, it can make you sick. It's way too much stress here on finances, and you're not standing up for yourself or standing your ground. So the spirit is saying that you need to believe in yourself, give yourself grace, talk to yourself differently, and not be so guarded, because you're blocking this manifestation from coming in. This person may be a lawyer, or I'm sorry, or going through a court case right now, but I don't think so. I think that you just want this to be some kind of spiritual justice on maybe what is coming for you, or what you've been trying to manifest. It's not coming in, as I said before, because you seem to have a lot of doubts. That kind of sort of changes your energy and vibration to the point where it makes you sick, it makes you emotionally unstable, and you are standing in your own way. Two of Swords, please, Spirit. Yep, I see you trying to change your life. And it seems like you've had some kind of breakup with a significant other. You might hear my dog in the background. I'm sorry. He likes to walk around a lot. He's very antsy. But it seems like this point of indecisiveness is coming to an end. And it also seems like with this ending, there'll be a lot of emotional pain. You may have been on out with somebody and going through, the stuff that you go through when there's a breakup. Tupac, please, can you sit down, baby? The stuff that you go through when there's some kind of breakup, you know. But as I said before, you have to give yourself grace. You may also have had the reason to stand your ground with this person. Maybe you weren't able to. It seems like this may have been some kind of divorce, or a breakup, or some kind of karmic justice with this person is about to go on. It's no way that you can't stop it, so it's no point in you even trying. Whatever this person did to you, they are about to go through what they need to go through, because it seems like you were some kind of emotional stability in this person's life. And once you left, they either that either caused you to make some kind of big life decision that you still in thought about. You might be thinking about whether you should break up with this person for good. I really don't know. But whatever it is, it's weighing heavily upon your emotions to the point where it's a lot of doubts around you. And as I said before, these doubts are standing in the way of what is supposed to be. When I pulled cards on this collective, there were some real good cards coming in. It talked about manifestation, which is here. It talked about abundance, which is here. But you are also guarded, and you have to get out of that. You have to just be nice to yourself and give yourself grace. Whoever I'm talking to has gone through a lot of different things. So you might need to just step back, take a breath sometimes, and look at what's going on in your life. You know what I mean? Look at what's going on and not look at it from such a judgmental standpoint as much as you look at it from a standpoint of something, a lesson, basically. Some things that you might need to change. Approach is everything, right? So you approach it differently, you might get a different outcome. Yep. So yeah, you broke up with somebody or some of the collective has, and it seems like the person that you broke up with may have been a significant part of the way that you take care of yourself. So they may have been the breadwinner. They may have paid 50-50, or they may have gone 50-50 with you in some of these bills. But it seems like whenever you broke up, it got to the point where you probably didn't really have too much of a struggle paying these bills, because you seem to be well known in whatever you do, and whatever you do, you seem to do well. So just because this person is gone, it doesn't mean that you lost your stability, but you are still trying to replace what was lost when this person walked out of your life. I have a couple here that was stable together, but without this person, it's not like you're not stable. You're just a little bit heartbroken. I think you lost hope in a lot of things, like I said before, after this person left, you know? And I think it had been a lot going on. You may have gone through counseling with this person, and if you did go through counseling with them, I don't think that it worked out in the couple's favor. So you may have had to let some things go, which is fine. I mean, it happens every day, but you can't beat yourself up about it. Magician, please, Spirit. Yep. So whatever it is that you're trying to manifest, and I really do think that this was not only a job, but I think this was a relationship. It may be for your health, as I said before, because you may have been sick. But whatever it is, I think that you may have, like I said, been stable for a very long time, and then this heartbreak sort of came out of nowhere. Whomever I'm talking to, the ending of this relationship was not something that you saw coming. It came out of nowhere, and it broke your heart. And now you're at the point where you just want to move forward, but it's hard to do that when you're heartbroken and you're not giving yourself enough emotional food to move forward. This whole reading so far has been about the way you treat yourself and the way you talk to yourself. Because abundance and everything wants to come in, but you are standing in the way because your feelings are hurt. Wheel of Fortune, please. Sometimes you can't save relationships. Yeah. It seems like once you learn that you have to, well, you might have to learn some secrets. I don't really know. Some secrets on how to make this new stability, or this new way of stability that you're going through. This person, you may have been going through this cycle like everybody else and trying to look for a new job because something happened with the old job. You know, a lot of people got laid off. But it's a new cycle coming in. And this cycle that's coming in now it looks like it's very lucrative for you. But again, you can't be stuck in emotional pain and heartache. There are always going to be things around you that hurt you. You need to be nice to yourself and give yourself grace. Because as soon as you do that and you stop being so guarded and heartbroken, these things are going to rush in to you. Rush in. It's almost like you're trying to fight City Hall, and for what I really don't know. Maybe you want this old life back that you had before with this person where it was stable, but cycles begin and cycles end. Some people are in your life for a reason and some for a season, and it's just sometimes it's just here to teach you lessons. And when these lessons are learned, you move to a better place in your life because you have learned so much more. So when you go through things that are negative and heavy, emotionally heavy, you have to learn from that and move forward sometimes, because sometimes it's nothing that you can do about it. Ace of Cups, please, Spirit. It is a new, it's probably, I think somebody new wants to come in also, but I think that you have to be ready for it. Yep. And when it does come in, this person is going to know what they want. You are going to know that you want this person, but will still be a little bit, you will still be a little bit emotionally questioning everything emotionally. So you'll still be a little bit, caught up in the past, because whatever this relationship was before, it really hurt you. It hurt you to the point where everything that comes in front of you now has to be a certain way, or you're not going to deal with it. And you're going to always question whether all of this or any of this is worth your time. Because if they show any kind of emotional problems or anything that damages you emotionally, you're going to run away. Which, to be honest, I don't blame you. Who wants all kinds of emotional anguish, and torture from somebody that, that is just coming into their life to play a game? Knight of Cups, please, Spirit. Yeah, as I said before, once you clear up this energy with this heartbreak and this, I don't know if it's a divorce, I don't know if it's a whole bunch of different things. I'm sorry, my phone was ringing, but it seems to be a divorce. But once you go through all, or it's the breakup, once you go through all of those things, I told you, happiness, emotional stability, it's like everything rushes in at the same time. It's going to be to the point where you don't believe that this is happening, right? It's going to believe you're going to think that this is too fast, and you're going to think that you're doing everything. You jumping the gun on things. But understand that this is this emotional stability and everything that has been backed up since whatever happened to you happened that made you sad. So it could have been years of a relationship with somebody that didn't work out. You could have been stopping your blessings from talking to yourself crazy. It could have been a lot of different things, right? But whenever you get to the point where you let all of this go, this is going to start rushing into you in a way that has never happened before. It's going to be so unbelievable for you that you're not going to believe. I mean, you're just going to be questioning everything. You're going to question it because you don't trust how fast it's coming in. But trust me, when you get out of your own way, boy, your life is going to change so dramatically, right? I'm telling you, sometimes, I mean, it'll be hard to believe because it came in so fast is what I'm hearing. Yeah. So once that happens, right? Once you get to the point where you're finally ready to deal with everything emotionally and all of this emotional heaviness starts shedding, you are going to come into this great life, as I said, and things are going to start rolling in very fast. But there still will be this person, And this is what's crazy, right? This person is going to want to come in. They're going to want to come back after you left them out in the cold, or they left you out in the cold. In the past with them, there has been some cheating or something like that. Spirit is telling you to be mindful of this person, place, thing. Do not let it back in. This is going to be a test. This person knows, and this is what's so weird. They know that you had a problem, or you had a lot of emotional problems after this heartbreak, right? And they still want to try to come in after, because they know that you're getting better and that these things will be manifested when you stop fighting City Hall. But this is you. You're going to be looking elsewhere. You won't even see this person coming. And once this person comes in, you really won't care. You won't care. You have had enough, and you have finally gotten to the point where you're tired and you're better. And this person can't come back in, because by then it'll be a vibrational mismatch. Okay? So remember to be nice to yourself. Talk to yourself in ways that you haven't before. Whoever I'm talking to with this collective needs to start saying affirmations and mantras. Okay? They said that vigilance is required. Vigilance is required. A general shielded warning that vigilance and spiritual protection are needed now. You are being nudged to take preventative measures or actions. Yeah, because spirit doesn't want this person to come back in. Look, rebalancing and focus. I choose balance over worry. I anchor my focus back into my spiritual self and divine light. This is what spirit wants you to do. There will be step-by-step success. 1, 2, 3, 4. So if you're seeing 666 or 1, 2, 3, 4, these messages are really for you. And Spirit is saying that you are moving through the stages of your life purpose logically and successfully. Do not skip a step. So it wants you to, Spirit wants you to remember all of this, because it does not want you to go back. It doesn't want you to go back to what you've been through before. You've been through a lot. And you finally got to the point where you can start actually reaping rewards instead of being stagnated in this heavy energy that, or in this relationship with this person that just does not deserve you. As I said before, it made you physically sick. It gave you a lot of emotional anguish, and to some of you, you started looking different. Healthy detachment. So it says you are too invested in the outcome. Take a step back and let the situation unfold without your constant emotional interference. That's a good one. Right? That said to step back and take a breath, because this everything has been so emotionally heavy, right? An important chapter, 919, Purposeful Endings. An important chapter must close to initiate your purpose and serve the collective. That's right. You have to get out of this energy where you're blocking your abundance and blocking good things from coming in. Invest for the future. Plant seeds now and dedicate time to long-term financial planning and strategy. Online connection. The next important connection is coming through a digital introduction. Be open to swiping or chatting. Okay, so the next person that comes in, you might meet on the internet, right? Never say never. But as I said, you're not doing that anyway, because this collective that I'm talking to is going to step back and give themselves some room so they can heal emotionally and their blessings can start coming in. Boundaries. A clear mandate to establish or reinforce personal boundaries in relationships or work life. Yep, because I don't think that you had enough of those before. I think that might be what the problem is. So, some of you may be Saturn or Capricorn, or you may be really stable. And it's saying Capricorn, Aquarius, Saturn. This is the star card again. So, it's telling you to keep hope alive. Structure and discipline, boundaries, lessons, karmic debt, mastery, and time. You have to stay hopeful. Don't lose your hope, or don't let this get you down. Don't be your worst enemy. Again, whoever I'm speaking to needs to start saying affirmations every day. And they need to start writing in their journals. Or if you journal. If you don't journal, just say mantras. Small little mantras every day. Change the way you speak to yourself. Because this is going to take a toll on what happens to you in the future. You have to get over this emotional imbalance in your life in order to get to these blessings. Let me get you some oracle cards, and then I'm going to end this reading. Ooh, okay. Clean energy food. When you fuel your body with a healthful organic diet, you increase your energy levels and ability to focus. This automatically leads to more efficiency, better ideas, and a higher vibration, which attracts golden opportunities and beneficial relationships. Quiet retreat. It's time to disconnect from the outer world so that you can discern and process your true thoughts and feelings from your inner world. Create this quiet time for yourself and you'll have more clarity about what to do next. Cooperation instead of competition. What's yours is yours, and no one can take it from you. There's no need to compete as there's an abundance for all. You have complete access to unlimited abundance for yourself and to share with others. With cooperative partnerships, you can accomplish anything. I think that this card is saying more to let people help you through this emotionally heavy time. If it's not saying that, it's saying that just don't compete with people. Be in a race with yourself. Be your best self, right? And the last one is no more complaining. What did I say? I said for you to change the way you talk to yourself because that is going to have a direct effect on what happens to you in the future. What you think is your reality. No more complaining. Complaints are affirmations of victimhood, which is never true spirituality. Take back your God-given power by affirming that you have an abundance of choices and freedom. With your increased confidence and assertiveness, watch these positive affirmations blossom into reality. This is what I have for you right now, and I thank you so very much for letting me read your energy today and for whomever's in here right now. And I'm going to end it, but I'll probably be live again tomorrow to do some zodiac readings. If you would like to book a session with me, all of my information is in the bio. But other than that, I thank you so very much for tuning in, and you have a great day. Remember what I said, though. Be nice to yourself. Write affirmations, journal. Your thoughts are your reality, and trust the Most High. I thank you so very much for coming today.